T.I. and Tiny Harris are still reeling over his arrest and jailing in the early morning hours of May 16. Tip allegedly got in a verbal exchange with a security guard who wouldn't let him into his secure gated community. Police were called and Tip was hauled off to jail and charged with simple assault and public intoxication, even though he never laid a hand on anyone. The couple is so over the drama that they're considering finding somewhere else to live, now that Tiny has heard Tip's version of the disagreement with the security officer and the arrest. They both are pissed over how everything turned out. They think it was extremely overblown and are very frustrated that it even got this far. It is almost getting to the point that they have thought about moving from the community. They both hate that it has gotten like this and would rather not deal with it in the first place. It's obnoxious. A source close to the couple tells HollywoodLife.com exclusively. Tip didn't have his key and allegedly woke up the sleeping guard and got in a verbal spat before the man finally allowed him in to access the couple's home in the Atlanta suburb of Stockbridge. Afterwards the rapper was still upset and went back to the guard shack and demanded to speak to his supervisor, who had called the police about the matter. The guard said in a police report that he felt threatened, which is why police arrested T.I. All of this drama came on the morning of son Major's 10th birthday. Fortunately T.I. put the arrest behind him quickly, as he was able to make it from Henry County Jail straight home for Major's birthday party. Tiny shared Instagram story videos of father and son surrounded by balloons and pizza, and they appeared in great spirits. He was even still wearing the navy sweater with red stripes that was seen in his mugshot. The rapper's attorney, Steve Sado, released the following statement to HollywoodLife.com exclusively. Tip was wrongfully arrested early this morning when he attempted to gain entrance into his gated community, where his wife Tiny and his family reside. The guard was sound asleep when Tip arrived at the guardhouse. It took Tip some time to wake up the sleeping guard. Tip clearly identified himself and sought entry. The guard refused entry. Tip was in contact with Tiny by phone and Tiny confirmed that Tip should be let in immediately. The guard continued to refuse entry without justification. Words were exchanged and apparently the guard and/or a supervisor called the police. When the police arrived, they were not interested in hearing Tip's side of the story and wrongfully chose to end the situation by arresting Tip.